For almost 2 months, Wall Street banks have been getting tens of billions of dollars of cash from the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. Hi, David Cay Johnston for DCReport. Over the weekend, Jim Henry, our economics correspondent, discovered that the Federal Reserve has quietly been injecting massive amounts of cash into the big banks on Wall Street. On Halloween, more than $50 billion of cash was turned over. Since then, there's been a multi-billion-dollar cash infusion roughly every third business day. And here's what makes that amazing. For more than 5 years before Halloween, there were only a handful of these transactions, and they were tiny, $100 million or so, insignificant. Well, as we dug into this, we discovered that the Federal Reserve Bank of New York adopted a new policy early in December. It threw away limits on how much cash the big banks could get from the Federal Reserve and said the vaults are wide open. They would only do that if they're expecting much bigger demands for cash to cover shortfalls and rescue the big banks. The last time this happened, we had the collapse of the economy in 2008. The Great Recession, by some measures, did more harm than the Great Depression that began in 1929. And yet, DCReport is alone in reporting on this. Please go to our website, read our story, copy the URL, send it to others, because people need to be warned about what's going on.